Let's talk Tanya for the 11th of Sivan of a leap year. In yesterday's Tanya, we drew the line from the concept of perpetual creation to the idea of Ein Od Milvadei. The fact that God is constantly recreating the world at every moment tells us that the world doesn't really have the quality of existence on its own. It's being forced into existence by God at every single moment, which means that essentially the only thing that really exists is God. And in today's Tanya, the Alter Rebbe is going to give us an analogy which is going to give us a deeper understanding of this concept. The analogy, the mashal the Alter Rebbe gives, is that of the sun and the sunlight. So when it's a sunny day, we look outside and we're like, hey, what a beautiful day it is outside. The sun is shining. Look at the gorgeous sunlight, that sunlight which is radiant and makes us warm and causes everything to grow. That is as the sunlight extends outside of the sun. But within the sun itself, if you were to look at the sun, you wouldn't say, oh, look, there's the sun, and inside the sun, there's the sunlight. No, there definitely is sunlight within the sun, because if the sunlight extends outside of the sun, where does it start? It starts within the sun. But within the sunlight doesn't have its own mitzias, its own identity. It is subsumed in its source, and all that we see and all that we sense over there is the sun. Outside of the sun, there's an entity called sunlight. Within the sun itself, there's nothing but the sun. That is the mashal, that is the analogy. What is the nimshal? What is the analog? How does this help us understand the concept of Achdus Hashem, the unity of God? That the Alter Rebbe will explain in tomorrow's Tanya.